The Iberian language was the language of a people identified by Greek and Roman sources who lived in the eastern and southeastern regions of the Iberian Peninsula. The ancient Iberians can be identified as a rather nebulous local culture between the 7th and 1st century BC. The Iberian language, like all the other Paleo-Hispanic languages except Basque, became extinct by the 1st to 2nd centuries AD, after being gradually replaced by Latin. Iberian is unclassified. While the scripts used to write it have been deciphered to various extents, the language itself remains largely unknown. Links with other languages have been claimed, especially the Basque language, but they have not been clearly demonstrated to the satisfaction of modern scholarship. Geographic distribution. The Iberian language was widely spoken along the Mediterranean coast of the Iberian Peninsula. In the north, the Iberian language inscriptions reached the south of France up to the Ebro River. Important written remains have been found in Imcheroun, between Narbonne and Béziers in France, in an oppidum with mixed Iberian and Celtic elements. The southern limit would be Porcuna, in Jaéacuten, where splendid sculptures of Iberian riders have been found. Towards inland, the exact distribution of the Iberian language inscriptions is uncertain. It seems that the culture reached the interior through the Ebro River as far as Saljoui but not farther. Among the pre-Roman peoples of the Iberian Peninsula, the following might have spoken the Iberian language: Occitani, Iligites, Indigetes, Liatani, Casitana, Ilercavones, Adetani, Contestani, Bastatani and Ortani. Terjuli and Turdatani are believed to be of Tartessian language. For some scholars, such as Velazar, Iberian could have been the language spoken by the autochthonous population of these territories, while for others, such as de Hoz, Iberian could have been more of a lingua franca. History. The origin of the language is unknown. Although Iberian ceased to be written in the 1st century AD, it may have survived in some areas until the Visigothic period. According to Menende Piddle, writing, the oldest Iberian inscriptions date to the 4th century BC or maybe the 5th century BC, and the latest ones date from the end of the 1st century BC or maybe the beginning of the 1st century AD. More than 2,000 Iberian inscriptions are currently known. Most are short texts on ceramic with personal names, which are usually interpreted as ownership marks. The longest Iberian texts were made on lead plaques. The most extensive is from Yatova with more than 600 signs. 3 different scripts have remained for the Iberian language: Northeastern Iberian script, dual variant, non-dual variant. Southeastern Iberian script. Greco-Iberian alphabet. Northeastern Iberian script. The Northeastern Iberian script is also known as the Iberian script, because it is the Iberian script most frequently used. The northeastern Iberian inscriptions have been found mainly in the northeastern quadrant of the Iberian Peninsula, chiefly on the coast from Languedoc-Roussillon to Alicante, but with a deep penetration into the Ebro Valley. This script is almost completely deciphered. All the Paleo-Hispanic scripts, with the exception of the Greco-Iberian alphabet, share a common distinctive typological characteristic. They use signs with syllabic value for the occlusives and signs with monophonetic value for the remaining consonants and for vowels. From a writing system's point of view, they are neither alphabets nor syllabaries. Rather, they are mixed scripts that are normally identified as semi-syllabaries. Regarding their origin, there is no agreement among researchers. For some, they are linked only to the Phoenician alphabet, while for others the Greek alphabet played a part. Southeastern Iberian script. The Southeastern Iberian script is a semi-syllabary too, but it is more similar to the Tartessian script than to the Northeastern Iberian script. The Southeastern Iberian inscriptions have been found mainly in the southeastern quadrant of the Iberian Peninsula, eastern Andalusia, Murcia, Albacete, Alicante and Valencia. This script is not completely deciphered. Greco-Iberian alphabet. The Greco-Iberian alphabet is a direct adaptation of an Ionic variant of the Greek alphabet to the specificities of the Iberian language. The inscriptions that use the Greco-Iberian alphabet have been found mainly in Alicante in Murcia.